welcome to Jesus Yoga. Today I want to talk to you about my experience that I had on my walk on September 23rd of 2017. This very special day. I have done a video about this, and this video will only make sense if you have watched the video prior to this about the special date and events that did happen on Saturday 23rd of September 2017 to really understand what I'm talking about. But just briefly, there was this very special star constellation that happened on this day, and in scripture it was prophesied in the book of Revelation that this very special star constellation is gonna happen, and I'm gonna tell you about my experience, because on this special day I decided to go into the mountains with a few people that accompanied me to see and celebrate nature and being in nature, because this is the one thing that I probably love the most, is going trekking into the mountains. So on this day, we traveled into the mountains. Briefly talk about this constellation that was happening. I'm going to take that out of the other video and cut it in here just really shortly, what I have been talking about, so you understand. This is actually a star constellation that is happening, and let me show you. So you can see here the moon is underneath her feet, just like the prophecy said. This is the sign of the Virgin, and the sun is right beside her, really shining on her, closing her. And then we see the crown, which consists of the star constellation of Leo, which represents also royalty, and the 3 planets plus will be 12 stars crowning her head. And then we have the Jupiter that went for 42 weeks, so the period of a pregnancy through her womb, and now giving birth. So this is a special star constellation, as you can see. Now, we knew that this star constellation was supposed to happen sometime in the afternoon on September 23rd, 2017. We didn't know about what time exactly, but we were guessing around 2 or 3 in the afternoon. So we traveled an hour and a half into the mountains, and I don't own a car, and my traveling company didn't either, so we did have to take the train and a bus. And we got to the hills of the foot, and usually we walk up to the hill, because like where the train station is, all the path already start and you can just walk up. But there was this bus standing there, and one of my company persons asked me, "You want to ride up and then just walk up there?" And I thought, okay, that would be a great idea. So instead of walking 2 or 3 hours up the hill, we took the bus up there, which we haven't done before ever, to find path up there and walk. So we rode up to this kind of plateau that walking up there would take about 2 to 3 hours. And got out there and didn't really know where to go, because we never walked much up there, so we didn't know the area very well. So we kind of walked around in a big loop, trying to find a really nice path to walk on, and I just couldn't agree on any path. They would be like, "Oh, look, this one is nice," and I would be like, "No, let's not take that one. That one, we would get wet feet." And it's pretty cold up the mountain, so getting cold, like really wet feet already on the start of your trekking journey is not a good idea, because you have to walk in those shoes all day. So we walked one path after another, and I'm just, oh no. And we walked this big circle until we came to a big parking lot, and there was this one path going pretty straight up, but it looked beautiful, and I was convinced, okay, yeah, that's the path we're gonna take. And it was a pretty difficult path to go up on your first rope, because you had to just climb up and up and up, all the way up the hill to go beyond, basically. So we took this path and went over the first hill and came to a path that was called the White Path. And I show you a picture. And as you can see, there's the white path, my dog right in the middle of it. And as we walked on this white, beautiful path, and it's really, as you can see, it was called that way because of the white gravel that was just on the path, and I haven't seen any other path having this white gravel. All our shoes got a little bit of white dust on it. So we started walking, and one of my people that were with me was really in a bad mood. He was just complaining about everything and nothing was working out for him. And it was probably around 2 o'clock that all of a sudden the mood totally changed in him. All of a sudden I was really surprised. He was proclaiming how beautiful the path is and how beautiful this walk is and everything. And I was really surprised because of the change of the mood all of a sudden. As we walked just a little bit further, there was a snake on the ground, and it was trampled on, and it was just dead laying there. And I will show you a picture in a minute, but I have to tell you that I had a dream that night, that Friday night to Saturday night, just reflecting what would happen in the star constellation, the fight in the heavens that would take place with the woman trying to be devoured by this big snake, by this dragon, but the woman would be victorious over it. And in my dream, I saw many snakes. These tiny snakes that we actually do have in Germany. We only have 2 kinds of snakes, and they're all not poisonous. But this one kind I just saw crawling. It was, the whole floor was full of snakes just sliding on the floor. And on the sides there were really big snakes, and in my dream actually one big snake actually bit me in the neck, and the company that was with me in my dream, they were just freaking out because a big snake just bit me. And I would be telling them, no, it's gonna be fine because the mother is coming. And I would walk outside to see if she's already there. And then I woke up. So as I saw that snake laying there on the ground, being dead, and all the inner organs gushing out, I remembered my dream where I saw exactly these kind of snakes being on the floor and being there. And you know, the star constellation, as it said, the mother would be victorious over all the evil, over all of that. So here you can see the snake being crushed on the ground. And then this was the first really amazing thing that we saw. And then we walked further, maybe another half mile or half kilometer, and we stopped to take a few pictures. Actually, one of my companies started to take pictures of the sky, and it was just amazing. And I don't believe in coincidence, that we just stopped because see, all day it was really cloudy and it was cold and it was kind of moist, and I was already thinking on the path, oh man, maybe I don't have enough clothes on, because I started to freeze. But all of a sudden, when we started to take these pictures, the sky just broke open and beautiful light and sunlight came in, and he took pictures of the sky, and I show you the picture of it. And here the picture, it almost looks like an angel or a woman, and then you can see the light almost like the moon underneath. And then my company told me to stand right there, and he would take more of the pictures. And actually you can see the light coming down. It was like the woman having the moon underneath her, and the light would just be dropping down. So here you can see the light, like the moon, it was up in the sky, and it's actually coming further down, and I'm standing right there. And in the next picture you see it right on me, and then it actually went all the way down. In the next picture you can see the light right in my chest surrounding me. And this was really matching the time frame where all the star constellation was supposed to happen. So it was really, really exciting, because I never walked this path before, this white path, and I couldn't agree on any other path. So I do believe that I was meant to walk on this path to see the confirmations and the signs that we actually saw. And I wasn't by myself. We seen it all, and we even were able to take pictures of this great event. And then all my walk through, and I will show you more pictures of it, the lights were just beautiful. It was like lights and energy was everywhere, glittering through the forest, through our walk and our path, and it was like light coming onto our path. And it actually got pretty warm and pretty sunny, and it was the most beautiful experience that we had on this entire walk and path. And here you see just a few pictures of these beautiful lights and energy that just descended on this beautiful walk and on this day. I really wanted to share this with you because it was such a beautiful experience and confirmation of the Mother being victorious and being crowned, and Divine Mother being in this age on this earth, being victorious, and Christ consciousness and energy coming down and flowing. I wish you a wonderful day. Hope you enjoyed the shared experience. Please subscribe, leave a comment, and of course, a thumbs up. Thank you.